Hey everybody, I'm back. I was gonna do two parts of this video, but I think I'm not. I may, I'm not. If I get questions asked, yeah, I may come back and do a two-part video. But since I already don't done like a part one and part two of videos, I decided not to. So this name of this video is called uh Why as a Society we get out of one relationship and get into another one. Why is it? Why we can't take time to heal first? Why is it so important for us to get out of one relationship and get into another one without healing first? Why is it that we is so scared to be alone and be by ourselves and to get to know ourselves? Because I don't know if y'all understand when you get out of one relationship and then you jump right into another relationship. You know, some people do that to get over the person that they was in a previous relationship with. But it's really not always good to do that. Uh I guess what I'm trying to say is that how come you just don't try to learn that person first instead of trying to jump into a relationship? How come y'all just don't go from being friends and then getting into a relationship? Because when you get out that relationship, I'm pretty sure you get out your previous relationship, I'm pretty sure you hurt about you hurting over some things that happened in that relationship. That was the whole point of you leaving the relationship. And then you you go around and like you go to clubs and stuff and you be with different people and you only with them because they looks. You're not with them for their mind. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm asking myself, and I have been asking myself because I'm not dragging anyone. I'm not even accusing y'all because I used to jump out of one relationship and get in another one. That's because I didn't know how to be alone with myself. I didn't want to be alone with myself. I didn't want to face the problems that I had. I didn't want to face that I was the cause of the breakup as well as as the previous person was the cause of the breakup. It really just didn't have everything to do with him. All of it had something to do with me as well. Because in a relationship, it's two parts. So, you know, it's just that you over here and he over there. Y'all supposed to come as one. And I think that's what I don't get. You know, instead of when you get out your previous relationship, instead of you healing first and then get into another relationship. And then when you get into your second relationship, you ready for your second relationship. Not only are you ready, you take it slow. But in this generation, in this society, they don't want to take it slow. They want to take it fast. And that's why I sit there and say, sometimes I feel like that we move a little bit too fast. I think we could be um more acceptable if we just like take our time. Take your time to find out what you're looking for in a relationship. Take your time to get to know more about this person. So, you know, I mean that's what I feel like. But sometimes people don't know how to take their time. The only thing people thinking about is jumping in bed and then how that person look. You know, the first thing they think about is if they don't pursue this person now and they don't jump in this relationship with this person now, they gonna lose them. No, because if that person feels the same way that you feel about them, and if they love you and care about you like they say they do, they'll wait for you. They'll push anything back. They'll get to know you better. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to know everything about your partner. You don't want to go half stepping about your partner. You know, your partner got baby daddy or baby mom. You want to know. You want to be able to know you can trust them around their baby daddy or their baby mama because they might not feel a certain type of way about the baby daddy or the baby mama, but the baby daddy or the baby mama might feel. Because sometimes when you break up with your kid's father or your kid's mother, sometimes they begin to see what they lost, and sometimes they forget they miss when the well went dry, as they say. So sometimes when they see you in another relationship, if they feel like if they can't have you, then nobody can have you. And you and me both know, yeah, it shouldn't be like that, but sometimes it is because we live in society and in the world. It just that's just how everything rolls. It's like rolling in a car in a Mercedes Benz. That's just how everything rolls. I hope I said that right. Me and my own myths. But yeah, I just think, I was what brought this video on was I was watching. Remember that show I told y'all I don't quite like? It's called Family and Finances. And the family was and the other side of the family was getting ready to fight. They was getting ready to fight their engagement. And what it is, you have to kind of watch this show to understand it. You go there to a life coach and the families get to know one another. And the couple asks for the blessings from the family. They're gonna either give it to them or they not. So, I've been watching where some couples push back their wedding, and some couples say we're going to go on ahead and get married anyway, whether what y'all think or not. We not saying we're not gonna take the tools that y'all have gave us and not use them, but we are gonna continue our counseling. I thought that was good because I think that every relationship needs counseling. You know, even like I know a lot of people don't like me to keep talking about this. Like when you in a gay relationship and the gay relationship is toxic. Because on that show it had this gay couple, they was toxic. And it was two dudes. They was toxic. Uh but they were you know what? I wouldn't say they was toxic. I would say they would hit the dude would always get mad and was fighting because his lover was putting his mama first, and then on the other hand, his lover was lying to his mother. That's what I would say. You know what I'm saying? And the first thing that she was sitting there saying, and it kind of like threw me for a loop and it kind of upset me because the first thing she said, it's not all about me. Then she came back and then she said that I don't believe two men should get married anyway. So my point is, if it's not all about, if you don't believe two men should get married, why would you saying it's not all about me? It's about y'all too. I feel in my spirit that she didn't want him to marry him. One, because she don't believe in gay love because she already said she don't believe in two men should be together. It should be a man and a woman. And I've told y'all this before. You got some heterosexual people out there, women and men that think like that. I just done a video like that. You know, you got some people that feel uncomfortable around us. And sometimes you have to take control of the situation and you have to show them you're a more better person than that. I'm not saying you have to show them that you're more better than them. You just have to show them you're a more better person than that. You have to show them that you have class. The problem is with this is that's why I say before you enter a relationship, you need to get to know. Not only that person, you need to get to know that person's family. Because I'm gonna tell you why I say this. Now this ain't never happened to me, but I've seen it happen to other people. The person in the family will get into it because I didn't understand. Okay, if it's supposed to be a family issue, a family for the blessing, the sister-in-law come and she says that she doesn't like the guy her brother-in-law is with because he don't do nothing. The whole time they not realizing that he was doing everything because he didn't want his lover to call home to his mama asking him for some, he said, for some money, especially when his boyfriend got him in. Cause he do tattoos. And she was saying, it could come to a day that he can't he might not even have no clients. Baby, that's not true. That's just like everybody get their hair done and everybody wants tattoos. So that money gonna keep rolling regardless. You know what I'm saying? The way I seen her talking, it was just like she never did, and then she realized that she came to apologize. But that's beside the point. Finally, she came to apologize. He apologized to her as well. But then she came to realize that he was doing something. See, this is why I say it ain't what you do for money to survive or to live. It's how you manage your money. And he was seeing how his lover was spoiled. His lover wanted to go out to eat every night. And it was called, I can't say the person's name, what it was called. But yeah. So, and then he was still trying to get to make the lover's mother happy so she can accept him. That's why he said, I'm gonna do whatever I can to take care of your son and to take care of you so both of y'all be happy. No. You do what you can to make him happy. He's supposed to do what he needs to do to make the mother happy. Because that don't have anything to do with you. You're not marrying the mother. Yeah, you marrying into the family, but you're not marrying the mother. You're marrying her son. And they're just like, you're marrying her for a man. You're marrying her daughter. And I think that's what people get screwed up at. That's why I say time and time again, I don't want to get married. I don't want it. Because I think people way of marriage is totally wrong on how marriage should be. I think people feel that the mother should accept you. And I think people feel like that just because I'm with your son, I should do whatever I have to do for you because I'm with your son. No. Mm-mm. When me and my ex was together, y'all, I never asked my ex to do anything for my mama. Now, my mama would ask him, and he would say, yeah, to this day, we broke up. She still kind of asks him. But it was always up to him whether he did it or not. I didn't expect for him to do it because I wasn't going to do it for his mom, to be honest. Because it's like, I'm not here for your mom. I'm here for you. If you ask me to take your mom somewhere, yeah, I go. But I'm not gonna run up and down the street for your mom. And I don't expect you to do it for me as well. And I think people don't understand it. I do. I think people, when it comes to marriage and relationship, I think people play games. I think people play a whole lot of games. You know, yeah, I don't think you should rush and get married. I think because you rush and get married and then 2, 3 months later you divorce. But I also feel like this: if that's what they want to do over there, then let them do it. They grown. You don't raise them the best of their ability to know, for them to know right from wrong, to know they shouldn't do this or they shouldn't do that. That's why I say I don't, half of the time, y'all, I don't be understanding people. I try to understand people, but I don't understand them. But that's just how people is. To be honest with you, that's just how people is. People like to roll like that, you know. And then something else I've noticed about the families: if they don't like your husband or like your wife, and you and your husband get into it, or you and your wife get into it, they happy because y'all miserable. You know why they happy? Because they didn't want to see y'all together the first place. But other people don't look at it like that. You have to sit back and you have to watch things. You know what I'm saying? And then it's an old saying the life coach said too. Also, the preacher said this too. You don't have nobody's not married giving you advice about your marriage. But I say this: I don't think it's good for you to have nobody giving you an advice about your marriage. I think what it is good is that you go see a preacher or a therapist or a deacon where y'all can talk about your marriage. That's what I feel like. I mean, call me crazy. Call me what you want to call me. I'm just saying. Because if I was to get married, I'm not gonna get married to let nobody break my marriage up. I'm gonna get married to stay married because, like I always say, if I ever got married, I'm only getting married one time. You know what I'm saying? And then that's another thing. You know, people break up and go on a break and they do their thing. But then I was watching Love and Hip Hop. He broke up with her and they was on a break. He didn't think they were gonna get back together, and he ended up having a whole new other child. Yeah, yeah. It was a hot mess, but it's supposed to come on Monday. It's supposed to be good. I can't wait to come on, y'all. Yeah, I just think people need to learn. I think people, family, need to learn how to stay in their place when it comes to their children, marriage, or anybody in their family marriage. And I also think people need to learn how to respect other people. I think if you can do those two things, then you got it down pat. Then I also think that people getting into a relationship and jumping out of a relationship, I think you should give yourself some time to heal. I think give yourself some time to heal. I'm not saying giving yourself a year or anything. I'm saying giving yourself some time to heal. And better yet, you and that person don't even have to break up. If she jumped out, just got out of a relationship, and you just got a relationship, and y'all getting into a relationship together, give yourself some time to heal and give yourself some time to grow together. Because if y'all want to be with each other, now this I do agree with on this show. If you want to be with each other, what's the way? Be with each other, but be with each other and grow together. That's what I feel like. Um, and y'all, I'm not a relationship expert. I'm not giving no advice about a relationship. I'm just sitting there saying some things make sense and some things don't. And some things you have to have common sense. You know, he said he gave you five. It's up to you to use it. Because in the eyes of God, marriage is sacred. So That's really all I had to really say. I think basically I don't covered everything. Like I said, I was going to do 8 videos, but I'm not. But I do want to appreciate y'all supporting me, and I want to thank my the people that got me up to 2,300 views. Now, I take that back. Yeah, that's how y'all know I'm hurting bad. It's 2,500 views. I want to say to my people, I really do thank y'all. And I just got an extra 682 views. So I want to thank people for that too. So continue to watch my videos, continue to subscribe, to continue to follow, continue to share, and continue to hit that notification bell. And I hope you enjoying a great weekend, and I hope you be safe during this weekend. And for everybody out there, y'all have a wonderful, blessed day, and enjoy church tomorrow. Pray for me alone, praying for everybody else. I love y'all. Bye.